Hi guys, welcome. Isn't it awful when we don't have an AFC Bournemouth weekend? I'm not a big fan of international weekends, but maybe the break came at the right time given how awful we were against Leicester City. Callum Wilson was on the bench against Bulgaria, and I'm actually going to St Mary's on Tuesday for England v Kosovo, so would like to ideally see him get some game time. But Kosovo look quite strong, haven't lost in about 50 games or something. So anyway, international weekend, and Ryan Fraser's played, Josh King's got a penalty for Norway, Harry Wilson got some minutes for Wales as well, so yeah, it's been pretty interesting. But what I've done this weekend is taken the time to go to the new site for the AFC Bournemouth Training Ground and Academy. That's over at Canford Magna, and it's really interesting. I went there early on, up Magna Road from Bear Cross, and then as you go down the dip, you just take a right, and there's a brand new housing development complex across to the left. While I'm speaking, I'll actually show some video. So yeah, as you can see, there are a load of houses that are being built by Barratt Homes, and I think part of the deal, so to speak, was they had to create a conservation area, and that is actually just happened opposite, just before you get to the AFC Bournemouth Training Academy. It's actually a lovely area, and it's a nice place to walk your dog or have a casual walk on a beautiful sunny afternoon like it was today. But I just went a little bit further down today, and I had a look at the new site. There's been a bit of work already, but as you can see here, yeah, there has been some work started. So I'm actually just down the driveway, the long old drive where the AFC Bournemouth players are going to drive into, and all the staff. Actually very idyllic here. Trees and sheep all around, and it's actually a really nice location for it, I've got to say. Not actually been here before. However, yeah, let's go a bit further in. So as I go further down, obviously across that way to the left, now I'm looking towards Magna Road now. Across on the other side of Magna Road there's a new housing complex, but yeah, a little bit further you've actually got where the AFC Bournemouth Academy are now, so you can watch them play the under-18s on a Saturday morning. Check the website for details. Also the under-21s are down there quite a bit, so all of that is going to be shifted over to the new training complex that I'm just walking towards now. So here we are at the very entrance of the AFC Bournemouth training complex. Now what there's going to be, on the right hand side as you drive in, there's going to be 3 outdoor pitches, full size. It's on the planning application, so I'll highlight those for you. And then you'll drive a bit further down, bend off to the right, and you'll probably seen that lovely circular amazing building that looks like futuristic. Inside there's going to be loads of amazing facilities, but that's going to be the sort of main reception area where the players are going to be going into. So at this point in time, there's not a lot to report, but it's just actually great to see the site. So there is work going on. It's all fenced off. Now, as you can see, there's been a little bit of excavation outside of the actual area, but there have been shovels put in the ground. And, you know, some of that material has been left outside. I mean, you can see through there's all sorts of debris and mounds and, you know, diggers on site. So yeah, good news is it is all going on at the moment, but yeah, really interesting. I'm going to be reporting on this once a week once it gets going, so hit the subscribe button at the bottom because I will be updating you on its progress. I think it's just quite interesting to see how it's sort of moving forward, and if indeed it is, because obviously being at AFC Bournemouth, we've had many promises over the years and not many have been delivered in terms of bricks and mortar, but this is actually happening now, so it's really interesting to see. So yeah, do hit subscribe, and then I'll keep you updated on progress, and I'll see where I can access. Obviously there's CCTV cameras going on around here, there's all sorts of fencing and signage to warn people away. Obviously I will be making sure that I don't go anywhere where I shouldn't, but I will be trying to report and at least keep you updated on what's going on, because it's really exciting, because once that's developed, the land is freed up at Kings Park, and then who knows, maybe, just maybe, we could get a new stadium someday. But yeah, really interesting coming around here, and yeah, up the cherries. Now, if you actually check on the Poole Council website, it's got all of the information if you type in a specific planning application ID. I'll pop it in the description, but let's just take a look at the website now, and here you can see all of the plans for the main pavilion, ground floor, first floor, second floor, roof plan, the security lodge as the players come in and out of the complex, the indoor pitch, so there's going to be a ground floor and a first floor for that, the elevations for the indoor pitch, spectator stand as well, which is going to be quite cool. Obviously at the moment the academy are on the other side, so it'll be great to be able to watch the under 18s and all the different age groups in a nice stand instead of standing there freezing your nuts off, as we've done a number of times. Also, there's the flood risk assessment you can have a look at, the site plan, and then there was actually an amendment to the site plan. So it had initially been due to include 10 full-size pitches, but the revised plans that you can see on Poole Planning mean that there are just 9. However, 3 goalkeeper pitches have been added as well. And once approved, the council say basically the work's going to start with immediate effect. Includes an indoor and an outdoor artificial playing surface, as well as medical fitness, sports science and rehabilitation facilities, and also a press conference theatre as well. So I presume that when Eddie's doing his usual Friday morning stint, it will be done from there rather than that little entrance just by the 1910 bar to the left of it. That's where the press facilities are at the moment inside the stadium. Obviously everyone's going to be going there. So yeah, it's really interesting now. Earlier this year, Chief Executive Neil Blake, who played a blinder in the transfer window, by the way, probably our best signing, so to speak, retaining his services, because to get that amount of money for Mings and Mousset, quids in, well done, mate. He called it another important step forward for the future of the football club, and he went on to add, this training centre will be part of the board's legacy, and the plans illustrate that. The facilities available to all levels of the club, from pre-academy all the way through to the first team, will be amongst the best in the Premier League. So it is really exciting. Now you'll see that once you actually go on to the Poole Planning website, there are a number of consultation responses. It's been really interesting looking through the letters here that have been submitted. Some of them from locals who maybe say that the training complex is not so good, but there are other people from different areas. You can see someone in Ferndown, obviously they're going to be a supporter. It's no interest of them really to say that they don't like it. But yeah, have a look through the consultation responses as well, because that is very interesting stuff there too. Now in terms of the dates, you can see that there are some key dates in the timeline for this, so let's just have a look. So the agreed expiry date is the 7th of October 2019, so we're a little way off, but then we will have a decision made date very soon. So at the moment I spoke to someone at the club who just confirmed with me, as you can see from that footage in the videos, that all of the preparing of the land is going on at the moment for when the amended planning application gets the green light. So yeah, it really won't be too far away. Really excited to see it.